So I knew it's going to be trouble. I knew it was going to be a lot of work with the website, but this is just exhausting. Um, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done. I have to keep telling myself or I'll give up, and I don't want to do that. So um the problem right now is that I find it very, very tempting to go task switching, to just leave the website unfinished and start working on the OpenClaw and Paperclip setup. But I think I'll be doing myself a disservice if I give up on. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if I give up on finishing it, well, I'm going to regret it because it'll be harder and harder to come back to it, and I have no one else to do it for me, so it's just up to me. Mm. Anyway, uh, it's the complaint in such um, is not the issue. The issue is that I can't really. That one I have no one to complain to. There's no one here that can tell me that you need to focus on this, you need to focus on that. Talking to AI about it in my little chat, it just doesn't bring clarity. It makes me sometimes even more confused. But the complaining bit is not the issue. The issue is that I feel such a um, resistance just to start working. I'll do whatever not to start working on this because I know I don't know how to do it, and I know um, how frustrated I get when it's not working. So I'm using WordPress on a well, I bought the domain and hosting, and I'm using WordPress, and everything in here is just look at one thing and search for a tutorial on how to do it, ask AI what to do, and then finding the right way to do it. And it's just so tedious. Um, I notice that working alone on a project like this is a lot of complaints. I mean, all I do is just sit and whine. Um, that's something I need to become a better. Well, I better something. I need to shift my head a little bit so as not to push the button inside my head that says this is too hard, complain and give up. Instead, just put your head down and do it. So what's needed is not for me to stop complaining. What's needed is for me to change the loops in my head that make me want to complain. I've never heard the really, really successful people sit and moan and bitch about stuff. I think that's a major difference between small people like me and the mighty giants of of business. Now, I might not aspire to be a super accomplished business person, but I want to make this work. So if I can make a little tiny version of myself that knows how to work, knows how to just put my head down and get through it and not complain, that's what I'm aiming for. Because if you're a complainer, if you moan and bitch, no one's gonna like it. No one's gonna stick around for long. So I feel that change is coming. I don't feel it. I feel I need to change. So just do it. Okay. Oh man, I'm not happy about this, but it's what it is. Just stop moaning and start working. There. I've said it enough times. Hopefully my brain was listening. So it's time to get to it. Um, Maybe tomorrow I'll be that person. If I wake up and tell myself that's who I am. So identity change is tough, but I think that's what I need. So let's do it. I guess.